Okay, so I'm super excited about this. I already posted one video that you guys may have seen on YouTube. They got about 500 views. It was an introduction to this. And so what we are doing today, we are going to go to Magic Light. Oh, Magic Light AI. There's a free version that will let you download videos up to 30 minutes long. Okay, I already have an account, and so what we're going to do is we're going to log in with Google. Don't steal my login information, please. In the last video, what I did was I created my characters. Okay, so this is me. I haven't used any of my 300 credits yet. Let me show you my characters. Ta-da! All right, so these are the characters that I created. This is the main character for my story, Pupster, Sarah. This is Pupster, the other main character. Let's go back. Well, actually, Pupster is the main character. We've got Big Tex. We've got Monica. Monica is Sarah's mom, and this is Dad. In the first book, I did not give Dad a name. It wasn't until Pupster 2 that I gave that character his name. And then this is the kidnapper from Pupster 2. And so, yeah, pretty cool. So we already have our characters. So what are we talking about here? How am I going to help you make money? How am I going to help you sell your books? And that's what I want to share with you today. Okay, so Magic Light, you get 300 credits. You can sign in through Google. Okay, so the first thing I did was I created my characters. So I used AI to create my characters. These are characters that I'm going to use throughout my series of books. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to try to create a video. So I'm going to click here where it says create video, and here it says smart script and basic script. Now what I've done is I've preloaded my book here, my Word version of my book, and I'm going to copy and paste from the first chapter. So let's copy the content from the first chapter. Copy. Now I haven't done this yet, so this is going to be a first for all of us, for me and for you watching the video. So let's see. I'm going to paste. Increase word limit. Text exceeds 3,000 words. Upgrade. Okay, so I need to reduce to 3,000 words. A few buildings down the flower shop. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to delete this line right here. Delete. I'm going to add some spaces here. I don't know why all of this is highlighted. I guess the system doesn't like the way that I write, but that's okay, because all the system has to do is generate the video. Okay, so let's see. We're going to do a, oh man, it looks like I can only do a 1-minute video. That's okay. All right, so let's try this 1-minute video, and I'm going to click next. 2,723 words. If this goes well, I am going to buy the full version so that I can create a chapter at a time using the characters that I already created, and then I'm going to narrate my book as if though it's has a story, an animated story. So that is how I believe. Please select. Let's see. What did it say? Oh, landscape. I want landscape. Video language is going to be in English. Sorry about that, guys. Again, this is the first time, so I'm selecting landscape here. English. We're going to go with Disney version because my characters are based off the Disney version. Let's scroll down. Oh, there's a comic version. That's pretty cool. So there's 3D cartoon, Disney, Epic. There's a bunch of choices here. Landscape would be for like YouTube. Portrait would be for your YouTube also, or for TikTok, or whatever. But like for the reels. Okay, so I've got landscape, English, Disney selected. I've got my text here. 1 minute video duration. Let's see what happens next. Ooh, I'm so nervous. I hope this turns out really well, because I want to be able to use this to not only share my story with the world, but to educate my kids. I'm a special education teacher. I teach reading resource. And so I'm really looking for like 5-minute videos to help my kids read. And so if I can create those 5-minute videos myself, then I'm controlling what my students are reading. Okay, so synopsis. In the tranquil town of Trust City, a nameless free-spirited dog roams. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Bustling scene in Trust City. This is scene 1, scene 2, scene 3. Trust City streets, fire department, flower shop. Okay, these are all elements of my story. Now, in order for me to go forward, I have to spend 50 credits. 50 credits is going to be 50 seconds or 10 storyboards. You get 300 credits free, so let's go. Let's see what happens next. Auto detect 2 characters. Auto edit character owner, male, young, adult. No. Okay, so now I need to add a character. From my characters, we're going to add Pupster, confirm. Oh, Pupster. Voiceover. I haven't listened to the different voiceovers. I'll just leave it as Tim, male, child. Okay, confirm. Okay, so we've got Pupster. And then we'll auto-cast the other ones, I guess. Because Sarah is not in the story at this point. Right now, no. This is not the firefighter that we need. And he doesn't even look like a firefighter. Okay. So we've got an owner of the shop, I guess, and we got Pupster. So let's go. Let's just click next and see what happens. So like I was saying, I'm looking for sources to teach my kids how to read, and I'd rather be able to do that myself so that I can control the content and give the kids what they need. I'm also trying to focus on the area of dyslexia. And so, the more personal attention that I can give towards that, I think it'll really help to solidify the educational needs of my students that have dyslexia. So, super excited about that. And this opportunity to get our work in front of the public is really, that's what it's about. We have such a hard time doing this with being self-published authors. It's next to impossible to get ourselves out there without spending large amounts of money. Okay, so here we go. Generation History 1. Moms are standing, holding. Ooh. It says, in Trust City, moms shop and dads admire sports cars while teenagers weave through the crowd on bikes. Okay, I can already see one problem. This is not my character. This is super cute, but that is not my Pupster. Okay, so let's go ahead and animate anyways, because I want to see how this is going to look. Animate. Intelligent generation based on the screen. Let's see, 1 time free. It's not going to let me animate all of them. Interesting. Because it has the crown, so obviously that's for pro. Usable when one person is on. Okay. So let's do this one. Confirm. Let's see how it goes. If nothing else, I mean, if this is valuable content for this video at least, so you can see what you can do, what you can't do, and what the problems are with using AI versus a traditional artist. I would love to have an artist. I haven't really connected with anyone at this level to be able to animate my story. If you know anyone out there, please let me know, and we will hook up and see how that works and what that process looks like. But yeah, okay, so I'm gonna pause it for just a second, let this do its creation, because I don't know how long this is gonna take. So let me just pause it and then we'll come right back. All right, here we go. That took probably about 3 or 4 minutes. So now we're back and we're ready to hit the play button. Are you excited? I hope you're as excited as I am, because this is going to be pretty cool. Now listen, if nothing else, this is going to give me a trailer for my book. If nothing else, this will give me a nice video clip to introduce my book to the community. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Replay. I didn't hear anything. Did you guys hear anything?
In Trust City.
Here we go.
Mom shop and dad's admire sports car.
Okay, here we go. Replay. Okay, so we got some element issues here, and this person is supposed to be riding the bike. Oh my gosh, this is kind of crazy. Her hands are this way, but obviously it looks like she's walking in that direction, but the bike is pointed in this direction, so that's kind of crazy. Can't hear the voiceover.
Trust City. Mom shop and dad's admire sports cars, while teenagers weave through the crowd on bikes.
Yeah, so that's definitely not going to work. Let's see here. Add a character. Moms are standing, holding, regenerate, upgrade for free, regeneration, dynamic. Animate. Okay. So, this is it. Now, when you go through this process, you can put in, you can be as specific as you want when you put in your content to be evaluated. Let's see. Let's animate this one and see what it looks like. $250. Don't need to buy credits. I shouldn't have to buy credits. Well, that's it, guys. That's about as far as I can go with this.